homes to real estate right here on the podcast. You can have special guest appearance from credit mentor, lenders, insurance agents, inspectors, and title reps. So you don't want to miss today's episode. Tune in as we're jamming right here on Neighborhood Jams with Sunni Pouncil. Yes, gotta love the intro. Gotta love the intro. Gotta love the intro. It's always the intro for me, kings and queens. And so I'm super excited to have you here today. And I know it's kind of got a glare on my Instagram page. I do apologize for that, only because it's one of those things where you're just catching pieces. And I got people calling me already, so I'm going to have to tell him. I'll call him right back. So again, thank you again for tuning in to Neighborhood Jams with Sunni Pouncil. This is episode 3. And so let's dive in today. And I'm super excited to share with you some information that's always best. So let's dive into that, right? And so today, I kind of had to turn that around. You guys are starting to see a whole bunch too much. What is that? What she got going? What's she doing? I'm doing a whole lot of stuff over here. I was going to actually do it on Zoom. I'm not on Zoom. Great. Alrighty, so today I want to share with you all just some tad bit of information, not to take much of your time. Thank you so much. Yes, this is the layout that I deal with every week that I come live on the podcast, is just to share some nuggets with you guys, show you some love, share with you some things, and that's the whole point of the podcast. Is I definitely am on a teaching path, and it's one thing to miss the points in which I'm going to share with you today. And so pardon me as I look for it. I had it and it disappeared right as I rebooted my system, but I put it in my folder. I did. Okay, so here we go. So real quickly, just so that you're on the same page as me, I love giving you a quick update on the market and what's going on in real estate, right? And so let's tap into that real quick. So the day a home is listed makes a difference, and definitely in how much, right? And so the article is going on and saying that selling homes comes with a lot of long list of to-do lists. So you've got to get the house ready for showings. You got to clear out all the clutter in the closet that you didn't want, or fix any lingering maintenance issues that you've been neglecting. So if you're a homeowner and you're getting ready to sell your property, it's important to take care of those small minor details that you didn't want to fix. The AC, getting it clean out the air duct, out the ducts at the top. Getting your home ready to sell, right? You also have to think about the price you like to get for it, right? So you want to make sure that everything is working. Hot water tank, all your appliances, make sure your electrical outlets are working, that they're fastened down. These are things that helps can bust the deal and change definitely change the narration of any transaction, right? So this is why you have to consider which is the best way into listing your home. So one of the new analysis makes it different is the prices. So homes that are listed on a Thursday, they're saying sells faster on average and more likely to sell above the sales price compared to if it was listed on any other days. So for an example, if a home is listed on a Sunday, for an example, we will find that it will sit on the market for at least 8 days, longer than if it was listed on Thursday. Now let's think about this. Usually most people are calling and asking, girl, what you got for the weekend? Or what is your plans for this weekend? You're not thinking about it till Wednesday or Thursday because you already know the weekend is up on you, right? And so as the weekend is fast up on you, that is your goal, is to find out what to do for the weekend. So most people are making those plans and preparations on Thursdays. So if that is you, then you're already planning what you want to do for the weekend. So why not make it a conscious effort to put your house on the market so that people that are out looking for a home can catch your property just in time for the weekend? Think of it this way. If you were having a garage sale, you would have to go get all your permits and things and have it set up and ready to go before Thursday or Friday, right? So that you can advertise, I'm having a garage sale on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Same approach. So I love that. How you can consider putting your home on a market, and great way to do it is right before the weekend. So if you're in the market to sell your home, I would love to educate you on things that you can get your home prepared and ready to show and get it sold. My next topic that I would like to share with you is that the buyers who are relocating are more happier than they ever have been. Why is that? Let's look at this. Last year, after coronavirus onset, there were a lot of talks about how Americans were looking to move from city centers into the suburbs and exurbs, right? The pandemic had us staying at home more and more time in house, led the wave to home buyers wanting to freshly update their wait lists. Even let's take it a step further. Those that were actually owners, they took the time to remodel their home as well. They had to create their peace. So when you're stuck at the home, that's something you would like to do, is be somewhere where you're stuck that you can have some peace. So just to give that to you. Yeah, it's an interesting thing on Thursday. I know, right? Because most people, that's the time when you're planning for your preparation for the weekend. And so space, privacy, and affordability led the list of featured buyers who were now more focused on finding. And so in short, they wanted a bigger place with more outside space or lower monthly costs. So how did they do it? Let's take a look real quickly. 80% of those buyers said that they're happier now and had no regrets about their decision to move in a new area. Many of them also were showing that they reported have many disposable income and lower housing costs than they ever did before. So while about 15% said that they had some regrets about their move, that's remarkably low considering, right? Considering these buyers were making an important decision. So if you're on the fence about relocating to Oklahoma or relocating from Oklahoma to another state, I hope that you would consider myself, as relocations is one of my specialties. I've worked with several over the last 7 years. So my last topic for you today is more than half of homes sell above the listing price. Let me just kind of share with you. Yesterday, I've gotten a chance to enter offer, and it seems like I'm becoming the offer expert now because I've written so many offers. And of course, we're trying to get our buyers to win, right? And so I was able to use what we call an escalation clause. And if you're one of my clients, I'll be sharing with you how we utilize that and how it helps you win the bid war, basically. And so in most cases, when you buy something, you don't get to negotiate the price, right? If you're buying a refrigerator, for example, you can't make an offer. Now, unless you're buying it used, of course, and of course you can negotiate. But you pay whatever the store says its costs. So if you're at a Costco, or if you're at one of the appliances store, if you're at Home Depot or Lowe's, you're paying the ticket that's on the actual price, or the price that's on the ticket, right? And so buying a house works a little bit differently. That's because the price of the home is listed necessarily, the price can sell for itself. So you're able to negotiate the sales price and thus get it down to a lower price. So that's caused by doing your comps and your comparables to make sure that what you're offering, it matches what's been sold in the actual area. And so depending on the market conditions, buyers may be able to get a house for less than what it was listed for, or other times they may be able to pay more. Most times buyers right now, because it's a seller's market, we have low inventory of homes. That's when it's a seller's market. We have so many buyers. And so buyers, this is where you want to make sure that you're understanding that you're going to be probably put in a situation where you have to go 5, 10, even $20,000 above the sales price. Just make sure that if you are pre-qualified, or whatever your pre-approval amount is, that you are 20, 30,000 below that, so you can have that cushion to negotiate. Right? So we don't want you to go negotiating at your pre-approval amount and adding 20, 30,000 to your sales price. Now that's money you have to come out of pocket. I'm not sure if you have it, but if you do, go right on ahead. Let's get you done. So now a lower than normal number of homes for sale means buyers these days often have to compete with other buyers to get their offers shown. So how often should prospective buyers expect to have sweatened their offer to get their home that they want? Well, according to one of the analysis at the end of May, more than half of the homes sold were sold above the listing price. And if I go back into the MLS, almost every home that sold here in the state of Oklahoma went above the asking price, even if it was $500, was probably the less that I saw. So if, again, it's a seller's market, if you're in the position where you're ready to downsize, upgrade, relocate, I would love to be your real estate agent to help you. And as I gave you the information, have 7 years of experience, wealth of resources that I'm able to share with you, along with buyers for down payment assistance, right? So I hope that you enjoyed that part of the show, but don't go nowhere just yet, because I'm wanting to share with you, as I want to mention the Neighborhood Jams community. And let me turn this camera around now for you guys on Instagram, the community announcements. Let me see if I can get my face in here right. The community announcements for Neighborhood Jams with Sunni Pouncil. And this is where I take an opportunity and showcase those local businesses that are out in the community. And so starting out first would be our Warriors Working for Jesus. Miss T should be back in the States by the end of the month. So we'll be looking forward to our first of her return of next month in July for the Warriors Working for Jesus. And basically, we need your help. What are we doing? We are a ministry of volunteers that go out and service the homeless or less fortunate families around the highly metro area of Oklahoma City. And it's over in the Northwest 8th and Virginia area. And so we like to call them our outside neighbors. You might know them as homeless people. But we would like to have your support in this mission. You see the 28 items that are listed there. You can be an Amazon angel by ordering the items and having it shipped to us. Or you can Cash App Miss T 1969, and that's MZTEE 1969 as identified there on the flyers. Be a part of the community that's out helping and outreaching to those that are less fortunate. Real reaching out to our outdoor neighbors. My next event is that I want to share with you is definitely going to be the book that I have coming out next. Is called The Networkology. It's Women Building Wealth One Business at a Time, and we're launching it this month in June. And I'm super, super excited to share with you what's to become and how networkology can help grow your business. You got to network. If you're not networking, you're not growing. And what does that mean? Pick and choose what network event you need to be at that you can capitalize on, and not just to be in a place, having your face in the place, but actually networking to grow your business, right? So let me share with you now as we're getting ready to start with the Respect the Crown. I'm super excited. And I have more news that I cannot even imagine to share, but I got to share it with you anyway, right? So we have now been extended to California. So Respect the Crown will now be launching out into California. The details will be coming soon. I'm super excited to share that with you, along with some special guests that are to come in the upcoming months ahead for Neighborhood Jams with Sunni Pouncil. So let me share with you that you need to get your tickets. There's opportunities for vendors, table sponsors that will allow you a 2-minute fame. We're asking that you come semi-formal dress in royal colors. So get your attire together, queens. Get your crowns into your tiaras and come to Respect the Crown so we can respect your crown, right? And that's kicking off International Women's Month next March. So we want to go across the globe and show all women how you should have your crowns respected. So next time on Neighborhood Jams with Sunni Pouncil, let me kind of get all my screens here going because it's all going all at one time, right? It's just like, whoa, what are we doing here? Love it. So next time on Neighborhood Jams, make sure you tune in as I'll be having some detailed information on all the tips and some nuggets for you as you're transitioning your role in real estate as a homeowner or as a seller. And don't ever forget to join me here on Thursdays at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. You can follow me on TikTok. You can follow me on Instagram, YouTube, and on Facebook, as well as LinkedIn. I'm so grateful you took your Thursday to be with me on Neighborhood Jams with Sunni Pouncil. See you next week. Peace.